Hey there, welcome to Night Sky Wisdom and Tarot. I'm Alex. I'm here to bring you a career, finance, money read for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Please, as you come in to listen to this video, please don't hesitate to drop a like on my channel. It's greatly appreciated, not required, but it really helps me out with the algorithm. It's also a great energy exchange for tarot. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. Won't apply to everyone, but there's always some nuggets of wisdom. If you choose to stay and listen anyway, it's something you can take along with you, but if not, I understand. Also, for career finance readings, I would be neglectful if I didn't reinforce what's in my bio, what's in my about section already, which is that tarot is just for general energy guidance. It's not to give you the answer or to tell you what to do. This is just supposed to resonate with something you already kind of deep down know and just shed some light on the energies around you. But whatever you ultimately decide to do is up to you, and therefore the outcome and the results are solely your responsibility. So make sure that you listen with an open heart and open mind, but make any decisions from a place of knowing that it is your own decision. Anyway, let's get started. I'm going to do a 5-card spread and clarify as needed to get more details about your situation, Pisces. How's everyone doing today? Whenever you see this message, I hope everything's on the up and up. This retrograde is kicking my behind. But I'm trying to take all the wisdom I can from it and say, like, I don't want to have to revisit none of this stuff. It's just been heavy. Okay, so for the Pisces that this reading is for, I feel like you're coming out of a space of really taking inventory of your life from a spiritual perspective to gain clarity on how you ended up where you are from a financial perspective, and that is good or bad, and it could be both. It could be two different sets of Pisces. So regardless of whether it's good or bad, a lot of you have taken coming out of taking a step back and kind of just soaking in just how much you've been through up until this point, what led you to the point you're at now. And you're either, depending on which group of Pisces you are, looking at it from a standpoint of appreciation or self-improvement with regard to not repeating the same cycles. As I clarify, I'll be able to see a little bit better which situation it is. Present energy is 9 of Pentacles, which is great. So I'm feeling that a lot of you have either come into a lot of money or opportunities based on you really accepting who you are, accepting the space you're in. It doesn't mean you like everything about what's going on with you, but really understanding that good or bad, this is all me. And in appreciation and respect for the totality of you, it actually draws in more opportunities financially. Also could represent some of you that have recently come into some sort of inheritance. But either way, it's like when it came along, the opportunity, the inheritance, the money, the abundance, when it comes along or came along, you were really in a space of self-acceptance, which in turn actually was what drew in this money amount. Now, anytime in present energy, it could mean that it's actually happening, or it's so close to happening, it's showing up in your present space. This is what you're in the process of drawing in, all based off of you really acknowledging and accepting yourself. In the near future, it's like 9 of Wands, wounded warrior energy, which actually is not a bad thing. So you've been through a lot, which in this hermit mode as the recent past is when you kind of reflected on all of that. You drew, and mind you, these are all 9s. That's something to take note of. I'm not heavy on numerology as far as the understanding of it. I do believe in it. So take note that your past, present, and future are all represented by 9s. Matter of fact, while I talk, I'm going to look it up. But you come out of a space of learning yourself, appreciating yourself, and protecting and like honoring yourself in the sense of having pride in it. The scars, the war wounds, the beauty marks, all of it. And you're protecting the totality of you in the near future. guarding it for your life. But I also feel that you doing this again is perpetuating more of this pentacle energy and bringing more into you. So let's look up what nines mean. Real quick. Okay, the first thing, now mind you, if you keep looking, you can find a million different explanations sometimes. But it symbolizes completion, finality of one cycle, and another's possible beginning. It's a number of spiritual awakening. It also says that it's a representation of age and knowledge. It emerges in your life when you have sufficient experience to take charge of your destiny. Look, 999. So whatever has occurred with you, it's like you've again grown to accept and love all of you, even the parts that you might want to work on. But this is very much tied to your financial and career reading, because all of that goes hand in hand. Once you've grown that level of wisdom and maturity and understanding, you understand how everything, it all affects this type of outcome. Again, we're going to clarify. We're going to get more details. Just hold on. We work from, as above, so below. So we're starting off with the spiritual layer of it first, okay? Three of Swords is either your opportunity or your obstacle. So I think this is more speaking, considering the space and energy that you're in, is more of that old energy of the disappointments of the past can creep in. You can start to actually question whether or not you're taking the right route. Maybe almost, I'm hearing feeling punished for things you've done in your past. Spirit is saying you're not being punished, you're being challenged, and this is for your growth. Now, again, I don't know financially what that means for you or career-wise, but all of this is because you are at the you're at the tip over point of an awakening, I'm hearing here. I think this is important because your outcome card is Queen of Wands. Your ability to embrace this energy and this change, and to realize that you're brokenhearted. The experiences that left you with a broken heart and disappointment in the past are relevant, but they're relevant because they build wisdom and knowledge and self-awareness, not because they define who you are from here on out. As long as you can accept and understand that, you go into this place of attracting so much abundance in the form of finances, attention, and opportunity, because Queen of Wands is your outcome. Queen of Wands really has control over the elements around her. She's fire, she's passion, but because she's so fiery and passionate, people are drawn to her like a moth to a flame. So it's coming into this place in the near future for you where you don't have to go out and seek opportunity. Opportunity comes to you. But this is all about your journey to self-awareness, self-acceptance, and self-love lead you into the place of bringing in financial abundance. So let's see if we can start drilling down to make this a little bit more like something we can, wrap our fingers around, wrap our hands around, and our heads around. What's this Hermit energy, and what was it that Pisces was reflecting on in the recent past? Also, how is this tied to their finances or career path? Please make it clear messages, Spirit, to help me relate to the Pisces that are listening to this. What was this recent past Hermit energy about, and what realization did they come out of with it? Okay. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. Also justice energy within that. King of Wands, your masculine energy to counter the outcome of Queen of Wands. Ten of Pentacles, money and attraction. So it's weird because from the Six of Pentacles energy, which again usually represents equal give and take, very much justice energy in the form of a person, place, or situation in our actual physical existence, right? But I almost feel like this is inner you're giving yourself grace. You're accepting acknowledgement. You're accepting how far you come. I'm not getting the standard meaning from this. I'm really getting that this is on the inside. You're allowing yourself, you're gifting yourself what you deserve. I feel like you've accomplished things in your past, but never could quite get satisfaction from it because you never felt like what you were doing was good enough. You never felt like it was enough. You always felt like there was another level you had to get to before you would allow yourself to reward yourself with praise or acknowledgement. And I feel like you realizing that those days need to be done and over with. You have earned your keep, I'm hearing. You have paved a way for yourself that is very unique. Your experiences and your feelings surrounding those experiences are true and they deserve to be honored. Give yourself your just due is what I'm hearing. Now, that will mean something to someone. Let me know. King of Wands, this is about stepping more into your masculine energy as far as more of, so hear me out. This is Wands, which is about creativity and intuition and passion. But I'm feeling because it's King of Wands, it's about having a clearer mind frame, a more logic and reason about how your creativity and passion fit into your life. How much value what you have done up until this point take in your life. It's like you're taking off. It's the opposite of having on rose-colored glasses. You've had on pewter-colored glasses about it's like everything you view through a lens of shit. I don't know how else to put it. It's like you have not given yourself enough credit. And it's actually held you back from a lot of opportunities being drawn into you, because if you don't feel like you're worthy, that the universe answers the call to the frequency that you put out there. Now you're stepping more into your masculine and looking at it with more reason and logic and understanding, hey, I've actually come through a lot. So all this I've done and accomplished, everything that I've been passionate about, everything that's hurt me and exuded that kind of passion from me about how much I've been hurt, everything that's excited me, like it was all valid. It was all valid. It was all legitimate. It all held value. And I wasn't giving myself enough credit for my response to those situations. I'm going to start rewarding myself, whether it was with words of affirmation, whether it's with actually literally treating yourself, giving yourself a pat on the back, feeling like it's okay to brag on yourself. Pisces, you really got, and I feel like because this is past energy, you may already realize this, but I'm reiterating to you, you have earned everything that you have accomplished up until this point deserves to be honored. Okay? You are abundant. You've established some kind of stability in your life. And what I'm getting from this 10 of Pentacles is actually, this is only the beginning of it. There's much more where that came from, but it required you to acknowledge and honor getting to this point so far. And then also in the 6 of Pentacles is the universe really granting you what you say you're worthy of. You can bring in more. You can bring in more based off of your frequency and your thought pattern. You've been a blockage. 10 of Pentacles, you in the middle, your view on what you've done up until this point and what you've been through and the mistakes that you've made, as well as the good things that you've done, your view on them have been the blockage from this being just enough to an abundance. And I think you're starting to realize that and beginning to honor yourself more in the process, which is bringing in more pentacles. Let's clarify this 9 of Pentacles in the present energy to confirm all of this. This is present energy of 9 of Pentacles. I'm feeling like 6 of Wands should come out. 8 of Cups. Ooh, 8 of Swords. Queen of Cups. Walking away from what no longer serves you. What no longer serves you has been this thought process that kept you bound. Queen of Cups is about mastery of those emotions and understanding those emotions, also nurturing yourself and others. So I think it's really about you walking away from this thought process that you had more to do before you deserved any kind of accolades for it. And it was like this self-fulfilling prophecy. It's not good enough yet. That's why I'm not making a whole lot of money from it. That's why I'm not getting a lot of financial reward or career gain from it, because it's not good enough yet. But really, in reality, you keep continuing to tell yourself it wasn't good enough yet was a blockage for bringing in the more money and abundance. It just kept going in this cycle. You're finally starting to realize that it's okay to show yourself all this honor and to give yourself big ups for what you've accomplished. And also it's okay to kind of stand tall and confidently and identify all of your abilities and your talents in the presence of others. I almost feel like you've shrunken yourself down in the past, even in the presence of those who can help continue your journey upward, which in turn made them feel like it wasn't that they were assessing what you've done and saying it wasn't good enough. They were feeding off of the energy you gave about it. And it's like it kept you trapped. You kept yourself trapped. You're finally starting to realize and understand that. And if you aren't, you're being told that you need to gain some understanding, clarity about how your emotions have been affecting your outcome, and start appreciating yourself more, because that is the blockage. It's not what you think it is. Nine of Wands in the near future. Wounded warrior energy. Standing your guard, protecting your progress is what I get a lot from Nine of Wands. Means you finally realize, hey, I have made it. And yes, you're going to see some bruises and some scarring, but the point is, it didn't kill me. And there's a pride in this soldier, in this Nine of Wands. Look at her. She's not just standing there and bruised and like her face looks like she's on her last leg. She's proud. She's confident. Even in her physical weakness or fatigue, she is still confident and radiant. And maybe also, I'm getting that is your X factor. This is what makes you stand out, because you have this scarring, because you've done it the quote unquote wrong way and kind of stumbled over your own feet trying to get there and trying to accomplish, and had to go back and redo things or undo things and correct things. That is your X factor that brings in. But being proud of it and aware of it and willing to share that knowledge and that battle wisdom with others who will soon face the same battles. Let's clarify this Nine of Wands. I'm almost seeing TED Talk. I am seeing TED Talk type, standing on stage, giving speeches about everything you were told not to do that you did anyway and fell on your face. Everything that you tried anyway and became an actual success for you. I see clearly some of you giving speeches about this. Seven of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, okay. Protecting your progress. Oh, here goes my battery. Okay, let's pause this now. I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, where was I? Taking pride in everything you've been through and defending all the mistakes you've made, not because so much people are challenging you or calling you out on it, but I think it's because I can't get over this TED Talk energy or this kind of motivational speaker type energy, but I'm really feeling that a lot of your hiccups along the way are going to become the very things that you become very proud of and willing to share with others. And while the Seven of Wands is more about defending against, defending against people who kind of have counter opinions or who are challenging the validity of what you're saying or doing, I'm really getting more like this is you in front of an audience declaring, yeah, I did it, but I came out on top. And let me tell you, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to make similar mistakes or your own set of mistakes. But let me tell you how I persevered and came through. And you go from, in the past, this energy you had before that kept you tied and bound, to almost being proud and ready to share and eager to share your experiences with other people. Okay, so this is starting to make more sense. A lot of you are supposed to share your journey. Share your experience about how you were your own blockage. In a lot of cases, more so than anything you did or didn't do, how your mental process was a lot of the reason for your own blockages. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so it's like it turns something for you. I feel like what your end game is for whatever it is you're trying to achieve in a career or financial standpoint, you have another layer beyond that, which again is giving me this TED Talk motivational speaker energy. People are going to want you to speak about this. There's another layer above and beyond this Wheel of Fortune that the universe is really needing and wanting you to do. And it's based off of your self-awareness, your self-worth, and and standing in your power and understanding your value. Which again, this is another 9 card. The Hermit is a 9. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. 9 of Cups. And what do we say this 9 was again? Let me look. Nine is about you have sufficient experience of life to take charge of your destiny. It's a representation of age and knowledge. This blessing will assist you in coping with future hardships and challenges. The angels have agreed to assist you on your journey. Yeah, there's something very, it's bigger than you type energy here. You are even more valuable than you realize to others around you. 3 of Swords energy is in your blockage or opportunity position. So now I'm feeling like not only is this about old energy popping up, but it also could be about you sharing your disappointments. There's additional abundance in you sharing your disappointments with others. But mind you, you have to go through this process first. Like, you can't do this before. I shouldn't say can't. This isn't something that's about doing this prematurely. It's like you continue to persevere. It's opening you up to so much abundance and you getting out of your way. And it's like once you get that abundance, there's another level that the universe has in mind about you getting to this 9 of Cups energy. And your process getting there, because it did require you. It's like you had to break your own heart. Other people broke your heart. There were a lot of disappointments. And that's what I'm getting from this Queen of Wands outcome. You see how in this Queen of Wands energy, she's sitting. Now, this is her sitting on the ground or floating in water. I can't tell which one it is. I think she's sitting on the ground in a nice little cushiony seat. And those are candles around her. But does this not almost look like her performing to a crowd? All these lights around her look like her saying, look what I did. Look what I accomplished. Let me have your attention, please. Let's talk about how I got this right here. How I got to this light. And everyone's flocking around her. But let's back up. 3 of Swords. Let's talk about how this is either an obstacle or opportunity. Spirit, can you clarify this 3 of Swords energy? Spirit, can you clarify this 3 of Swords energy for Pisces? Knight of Swords. Yeah, people are going to want to, the High Priestess, people don't want to come here in the Page of Pentacles. They're listening, looking, and watching for the messages that you have to share. High Priestess energy, you're very much in tune and in your power and spiritually connected. This is a lot of what gets you through these disappointments and what got you to the point of abundance. If you're not to that point yet, I'm getting you're in that process of removing the blinders and understanding how you can overcome a lot of negative thought processes that you had before that created blockages that you weren't aware of. But that's a spiritual journey. But it's like spreading the message of how your spirituality opened you up for additional financial gifts and blessings. This is a messenger. This is a messenger. This messenger tends to spy and convey and spread the word. I feel like this is people coming to see you and listen to the wisdom that you have to give them about your spiritual journey and your journey just to self-awareness. And it's like they can take that and use it to find their own path to financial independence and abundance based off of their journey to self-awareness and growth. Are some of you counselors, or I don't know, you may become inadvertently, that may become a part of whatever this process is, may bring that out of you. You get to counsel others on how they can begin to follow a similar path to awareness to bring more abundance to themselves. Queen of Wands as the outcome. This is very specific because, again, that Queen of Wands to me looks like she's on stage showing other people how she created this light in her life. Almost like she made something out of nothing. As above, so below. How she manifested this light in her life. Two more is what I'm hearing for the outcome of Queen of Wands for Pisces. Okay. Three of Pentacles. The Magician. Nine of Wands again. Another 9. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Please look up nines and whatever resonates with you, take it. But Three of Pentacles is about working with others, collaborating with others. Magician is about manifesting. Remember I said how, as above, look at this. Look at Queen of Wands. Look at the Magician. You're going to show other people how you manifested your abundance, how you manifested what it was that you wanted for your life and brought it down into reality. You are going to start showing other people as their guru or their leader. Again, with this TED Talk energy, you're going to show them how to do it. Their journeys will be unique, but you're going to help them embrace their unique journeys to bring out their inner magician. And a lot of that abundance comes from a place of you have been through a lot. You are battle worn, but there's pride in that. There's opportunity in sharing that experience, and Spirit is encouraging you to do so. And right now, again, I feel like a lot of you are in that process of taking the blinders off and beginning to gain that emotional stability and grow your own intuition. But you're going to start seeing that open up opportunities in your life that bring abundance. And as you do it, I'm hearing document your experience. Document how when your mindset shifts and the days that you feel down and the days that you feel good. Document what's going on, because in the future, you're going to be sharing this with the world. That's beautiful. So anyway, I hope this helps. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, Pisces. Bye-bye.